What's up, everybody? This is Carl from Techful Goodies, and we have another TEMU unboxing. I freaking love these things, and I love doing this stuff. It was one of the better videos that I've had on my channel now. You all seem to like it, so I figured I'd order more stuff, and we can open it together. So what I did this time was I went ahead and did sort of a kind of a back-to-school type of theme. Desk items, tech items, room items that you might want to use to sort of put in your dorm room or on your desk or something like that, just to spice it up a little bit. I figured let's go ahead and grab a bunch of things, check them out. I'm sure there's a couple other miscellaneous things I put in here, but let's go ahead and just jump right into it. All right, item number uno. Okay. So this is LED modeling lamp, okay? So they have a bunch of these sort of LED signs, right? They have a ton of different things. They have everything ranging from on air to a cactus to lightning to clouds to, I mean, all sorts of stuff that they make these little LED things out of. So what I ended up getting was this little guy right here. So why did I get this, you say? Well, I have a rocket in my logo, and I figured if I could just hang it on the wall here, sort of represent that logo a little bit, that'd be great. So let's go ahead and give this a try. It looks like it can either plug in through USB, or you can do it remotely through batteries, which is kind of nice if you don't have a USB port nearby. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see how she looks. All right, here we go. There we go. Oh, this side's a little bit brighter. So let me go ahead and hold it up to the upper camera here. So you basically see it has the blue on the top, it has the red on the bottom. It's not super overly bright, but it does look pretty cool. And I'll go ahead and hang it on my wall. Let me go ahead and do that right now. All right, so there we go. It's on the wall. Could be a little bit bigger, but heck, I like it. And again, I'll go ahead and show all the prices for each one of these things as we open them up. But yeah, that's a winner as far as I'm concerned. All right, next product. Crike, what is this? Yes. Okay. Listen, let me explain something. If you have a dorm room, if you have a bedroom, if you have a child, whatever, going back to school, whether they have a bedroom, dorm room, it stinks. It always smells. Kids smell, okay? So that's why I went and picked up one of these ultrasonic aroma humidifiers, okay? And somewhere in this bag, I actually have some essential oils, so we can try this thing out. But let me go ahead and open it up. Again, in TEMU fashion, some of the boxes are a little dented up, which hasn't affected anything so far, but we'll see. So this is basically a little diffuser that you can kind of sit on your desk, and it will sort of diffuse essential oils into your room. In this particular case, it's just this little tiny device that sits here on the desk or on a nightstand. I think you put this in there, and it has a USB connection. So a brick into the wall or into a computer, and then plugs right into the device. Like I said, we'll go ahead and set this just aside here until I come up with the oils, and we'll give that a try. All right, what's next here in the bag? Oh, nice. Okay. So, important part about going back to school, you need to know what time it is. So I went ahead and picked up this large sort of numeral clock. So let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, once again, we have USB powered. Again, they don't supply any sort of wall brick that I see. So basically, this is just the clock itself. But let's go ahead and plug it in and see how it looks. I am not a fan of wire ties. I never know which way to go. All righty. So plug it in to the back here, and there we go. Wow, that's pretty difficult to see. Maybe I should have got the black one. I did get the white one, which doesn't really, here, let me hold it up to the camera here. So it's not really bright enough for me to be able to see that. I don't know if we have a fail here, but it might have just been my fault. What I'll do is go ahead and take a picture of this afterwards after I have it set up. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see whether or not that ended up being something that is actually visible in any sort of way. But again, if I would have gotten the black outer bezel, maybe I would have been able to see that a little bit better. Not so great. If you want to go ahead and get something like this, I'd say go ahead and get the black one. All this stuff, I'll put the links down below. They are affiliate links. Feel free to click them if you want. Support the channel a little bit, but not too bad, but not too good. I'd say probably give it a grade of a C. on this one just because I can't see it during the day. Let's go ahead and see what's next. Random squishy box. Handy dandy knife, which I should not be allowed to use. Rip this open. Ah, okay. Not particularly back to school, but indulge me in a little story. So I have some sunglasses. Okay. I can't keep sunglasses for more than a couple months. Something always happens to them. So I had a pair of sunglasses, open them up brand new, set them on the table. I come around the corner, they're sitting on the ground in like 7 different pieces because someone in my family had come through and just stomped it while they weren't even paying attention. Now I have no sunglasses. So I figured, you know what? Let me go ahead and check these out on TEMU. You know, they were only a couple bucks. But I don't know. How do you even judge whether or not sunglasses are good while sitting inside looking at a camera with 2 artificial lights shining down on your face? I don't know. But they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them so far. So, one more product down. Wasn't particularly back to school, but you know what? You probably need some sunglasses for back to school. All right, what's next? Let's go with this big box right here. Okay, now this was kind of an iffy one that I grabbed, okay? Not everyone has an iPad. Not everyone has the iPad pencil. So I thought maybe to grab one of these LCD notebooks. It's something that you can use to keep notes on. And then if you take a photo of those notes, it should go ahead, depending on what software you're using, it'll go ahead and do OCR and change all that straight to text notes. And you can go ahead and start archiving everything rather than having to use notepads, paper, or anything like that. So let's open this up and take a look and see what we got. All right, so let's give it a try. This actually feels pretty nice, pretty sturdy. Doesn't feel super cheap. All right, quick guide. Basic operation, draw on it. Good. All right, so what you're supposed to be able to do is grab this little pencil, and we'll do our standard test. So there's some notes. And then in order to clear the notes, just click that button and it's gone. That's not too bad. So if I am sitting in class, it's something that I could use, or anyone can use. I'm actually, since I'm obviously not in school, I'm going to go ahead and put this on our refrigerator downstairs in order to be able to leave notes. Hey, went to the store, back by 5 o'clock. And that way I can leave little notes. I think could be a little tiny bit brighter, but then again, maybe you don't want everyone taking a look at your notes. I mean, you can see right here, it looks pretty good. And again, I like the idea that you can hit that button and just erase it. I mean, in reality, you can just use your finger if you want to. So it's like kind of one of those old, I don't know if you remember, you have those little drawing pads as a kid that you can draw on it and then lift the paper up and then put it back down and draw on it. It's like an advanced one of those. So fun. That's actually pretty cool. I think I'll get some good use out of that. Not rocket science, but a fun little toy that I'm going to give a B. Oh my God, it's an ugly B. That I'm going to give a B+ to. Not bad. So not so bad. Looks like we got another set of pretty decent items here, but we got a lot left to go. All right, next in the box. This isn't totally tech, all right? But it is something you will need. Now, I'm very nervous about the quality of this one just because the price was pretty low and the quality of these type of items is all over the place. So one of the things that is important to have is a very small and compact umbrella. Walking around campus, walking to school, walking to the bus, walking home, and it starts raining, you're going to want to have this in your backpack, right? So let's go ahead. I don't have no clue how big this is. Let's go ahead and open this up. Feel like there should be a button that's going to just shoot this thing right into my face at any point in time. Oh, okay, manual. All right. Yeah. Good. Oh, okay. This thing's a piece of shit. I don't know. I don't know what I would have expected for $10. I can't even bring it around. I'll tell you what, this thing is going to collapse at the first sign of any sort of stiff breeze. I'm gonna give this one a D minus as far as I'm concerned. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna give it to my kids to put in their backpack. You wanna walk to school, you wanna walk home, and if you're gonna have any sort of rain, there you go. Use it till it breaks. F that thing. Having a nice little umbrella in your backpack or available at any point in time, a nice little portable one or a nice little compact one would be helpful. Just not that one. All right, next thing. All right, so here is something that I swear by, okay? So I don't actually have one of these. I bought one of these for my parents a while back. And what it is it's a luggage scale. Now, I have been struggling with the idea of taking my luggage and trying to put it on my bathroom scale, and it doesn't fit. And the reason I freak out about that is because now they're getting really, really stringent about the fact that your bag can only be 50 pounds. And if it's over that, you have to take stuff out. Any college student who might be flying off to college, this will be super helpful if you have a large suitcase, okay? So this is basically a scale that on the bottom here, you hook up to your suitcase and then lift it up off the ground. And on this screen here, it will show you the weight of the bag. Okay, so I've used this a ton, but I've only used it when I go see my parents in Arizona. And I wanted one for my house here. So this one looks pretty nice. I don't have a battery for it right now. Yes, I do. It came with one. All right, so it came with a battery. All right, there we go. All right, power's on, as you can see here. So right now it's 0 pounds. If I do start to pull down on the bottom here, you can see that I'm pulling with about 5 pounds of force. Pull a little bit harder, a little bit less, it goes back down. Now you can change the units if you want to. You can turn it on, you can turn it off, hold it down to turn it off. Yeah, hey, I got no issues with this. As long as it's accurate, I'm gonna be happy with this. But again, like I said, if you've got a college student that's flying back to their dorm or something like that, and they've got their suitcase, check it before you go to the airport and you're all set. Winner! Ding, ding, ding. Happy to have winners when I buy these things. You never know. All right, so next in the bag. Ah, yes. Sometimes I don't know why I pick these things. All right. I've always wanted to know if these work. So this is the Healthy Life Korea type mini sealing ceramic head. Okay. The idea with this, I think you might know, is that you can take a open bag and use it to reseal the bag closed. It heats up these two little elements on the end here. I figured, hey, pick it up if you have a dorm room or you have something like that. If you're eating something and you want to reseal that back up so you don't get ants, you don't get bugs, flies, you don't get roaches or anything like that. I mean, this is going to be critical. So if it does work, that's a big win. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to stomp it. I'm going to stomp it because A, why did I get purple and blue? And B, please work. Actually, let me go and get some batteries and we will try it out. All right, I'm back. Got some batteries. Okay, so what I've noticed, if you hold this together, let's see if we can see this in the camera here, it actually starts to get red and it smokes a little bit, which seems extremely safe in all situations. Let's say that I took this bag right here and it is open. And let's see if we can seal this up. Nope, that burned right through the bag. Hold on. All right, so let's give it a try. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Holy crap, that worked. It's now sealed right back together. That actually worked. Who would have thought? Okay, so a neat little device, slightly scary, but neat, but would be kind of useful, I think. All right, so Grimace Bag Sealer, you live to see another day. If you want one, pick it up. I'll leave a link down below. But anyway, like I said, if you're in a dorm room, you might want to close up your food. Make sure you don't get any bugs. I'm gonna give that one probably a C+, just because it's not super intuitive how to use, but I think you can get some use out of it. All right, what's next? heck is this? Oh, golf towel for my son. Not back to school, unless they're on the golf team. He plays golf a lot, and I figured I'd pick him up a golf towel. I'll give him to that later. Oh, I thought this was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing if this works out pretty good. So this is a rotary countdown timer, okay? One of the things that I think is very important if you're going back to school or if you're even, you know, at a job or you're at home is to keep yourself accountable, right? So having a little timer like this allows you to maybe do some chores, put 30 minutes on the thing. I'm going to clean my house for 30 minutes. Or if you're cooking, this is a great little potentially great little timer thing. So let's check this out. I thought it was pretty cool looking, so I picked it up. So this is actually what they call a rotary timer. So you're supposed to be able to take it and slide this little outer ring around here in order to be able to set the time. It does take AAA batteries, which I don't have on my desk right here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and run some B-roll. So I'll go ahead and test this out at the end too. Hit go, sits on your table, sits on your countertop. Looks super nice. For you, it's going to take a second. For me, I'll do it after the video, but future Carl will demo this for you. All right, so what's next in the bag? All right, okay, so this was, because I'm like a child and I need little toys. This, can you guess what this is? This is a Apple Watch charging stand. All right, let's try it out. The one thing about this is that you do have to supply the charger that comes with the Apple Watch. But the idea is that when you want to charge, you just slide the Apple Watch in here and it shows through the little screen of the computer. So this is kind of like maybe a nice little gadget you have next to your bed. And again, when it is charging, you know that the Apple Watch does show the time here on the screen. So yeah, just a nice little doodad to sit on your nice little doodad to sit on your nightstand while you're charging your Apple Watch or a smartwatch if you have one, if it fits in here. Not too bad. I go ahead and like I said, I guess I haven't given grades to every one of these things. I'll give this one, I'll give this one an A because I think it's cool. But let's see what else we have on the bag. Deep in the bag, one thing that is left, and this is essential oils. All right, so like I said, you got a stinky room. This little sucker right here, I have no clue how to use it. All right, so what I believe that you do is you pop the little top off here. So we're gonna go ahead and put some water for the humidifying part of it. And then as far as the essential oils, if I'm doing this wrong, please put a comment down below because I am not an essential oil expert. I may look like one, but I'm not. So I think the idea is that you're supposed to be able to take this essential oil, plop a couple drops into the, oh, that smells nice. So I got the bamboo one. So I got this one off TEMU too also. It's called bamboo. Oh, that smells really good. So we can put everything back together, plug it in, and turn it on. Okay, so you can see that it has sort of RGB here. Just a nice little soothing color, I guess, on it. And the thing looks pretty nice so far. I think that needs a little bit of time to warm up. Oh, but I can already smell it. That's nice. That's a good smell. And I think it takes about 3 minutes on the first charge for it to get going. It is on. Everything looks like it's going, but I'll tell you what, with that being the last item in this sweet TEMU unboxing, that was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to do another one. If you liked this, hit that like button down below. Again, like I said, this was one of the better videos I've ever had perform on my channel. Seemed like a lot of you liked it. I'd love to keep doing them. I'd like to do a couple other themes. If you're interested in a different theme, toss it down in the comments. I'll go ahead and pick up some more things and see how we do. But again, listen, my name's Carl. I'm from Technical Goodies. This is my tech desk. I just get things. We try them out. We see if they're good, see if they work. So if you want to join that community, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And until next time, this is Carl from Technical Goodies, and I'm out.